Okay, so this is the third class. We're going to be learning, as the Rebbe requested, in the 9 days we should be learning in Yonim of Mashiach and learning in Yonim of Geula. And being that, again, it's in the morning, so preferably we learn something connected to Chassidus to interpret it in the way of our daily life. So the Rebbe here in this Sikha, it's a short Sikha, the Rebbe speaks about, I'm going to read it from inside. Binyanei Beis hamikdosh de la'asid.
What's the title?
Exactly the words. Binyan Beis hamikdosh de la'asid. The future Beis hamikdash. Okay, we each have the learning and we have the vision of what the future Beis hamikdash will look like, right? Says the Rebbe, concerning the future Beis hamikdash, yesh machlokes, there is a big machlokes, a big argument. Mi yivneu, who is going to build the future Beis hamikdash? Deya achas, there is one opinion. There's no building involved. Asher banui umeshuchlalhu. It's all prepared. It's all ready and waiting. Hu yigala v'yavnoi mishamayim. It's going to be revealed and come down ready-made from heaven. Wow. How do we know that? It's based on a pasuk that we all say every day. Is that an English translated pasuk? I want you to read it. You say it every day in davening. For those, you say it in Oz Yashir. I'll read it for you. Right, in the Song of the Sea. You say a pasuk like this. I want to quote it for you. You say, the pasuk, fellas down. The pasuk says, the pasuk says, Macha tvi emay v'sita emay b'harim lachalascha Macha in l'shivtecha pa'alta adinoi mikdash adinoi kainedu yodecha. Yeah? So this is the pasuk that the Rebbe quotes, meaning to say, I want to translate it in English here. What did he say? I tell you people, how do they translate it? Write the pasuk right over here. Until the people inquire, you will bring them to plant them in the mountain of your inheritance. You play. Huh? I went too far? Yeah. Oh yeah. No. The place of which you, O Lord, has made for your ABODE. The sanctuary which your hands, O Lord, have established. The sanctuary which your hands, O Lord, have established. Okay? So Hashem built. This is the pasuk that we say every day. Mochain l'shivtecha, mikdash Hashem kainenu yodecha. So who built the Beis hamikdash? Hashem. So it's a clear pasuk. V'deya shniya, yet we have a second opinion. You'll see it with me. V'deya shniya, and there is a second opinion. Shebinyanoi yeh b'yidei adam. The second opinion says, no. When the time comes, we are all asked to build the Beis hamikdash. Or Shemashiach yivnas Beis hamikdash. Mashiach himself will build the Beis hamikdash. Now this is a big argument. What is really going to happen? And the Rebbe says, Kedeya Aleph, the first opinion, Ken Kasav, Rashi, Tosfos, it's a whole list. Rashi holds that way. Tosfos says this way, and it's based on Chazal, Meforshim, Zoyar. There's a lot of lists to prove it that way. Kedeya HaBeis, to prove the second view, is the Rambam, based on the sages of Chazal, Yerushalmi, Medrashim. So it could go either way. But it's complicated. I mean, how do we fix this? What's the deal? So the Rebbe says, V'yesh leimar, l'tavech beis maimore Chazal hanal. To somehow, to compromise or to answer this contradiction, if you may say, I will suggest bekama ifanim. I will give you a couple of explanations how this is not a contradiction. Number one, Aleph. Ala pasik tavu ba'aretz sha'areha. There is a pasik in Eicha, in the Megillah Eicha that we read on Tisha B'Av. The pasuk says that the sha'arim, the gateways that we spoke about yesterday of the Beis hamikdosh, they sunk in during the Churban, during the destruction. What happened to the entrances or the gateways of the Beis? They parts of the Beis hamikdosh, God forbid, were destroyed. The sha'arim got sunk into the ground. Tavu ba'aretz sha'areh. The sha'arim got sunk into the ground. Amru Chazal, our sages tell us, Sharei Beis hamikdosh, the door, the sha'arim, the entrances of the Beis hamikdosh, b'mekoymam nignezu, got sunk into the ground in the place where they originally were. Shenamar tavu ba'aretz. Aha. Says the Rebbe, if we accept that medrash, yesh leimar, if so, we will say like this. There is a compromise between both of these opinions. Beis hamikdosh, when Mashiach comes, the Beis hamikdosh itself, yered min hashamayim. The Beis hamikdosh will come, heaven sent from the shamayim. Aval hadlasos, but the fixing of the doors, sha'areh shatavu ba'aretz, the doors that were sunk into the ground, shehem hoyu b'dei adam, Yalu, they will come back up. The Yizgalu, they will be revealed. Rabbi Fowler, you see where we're up to?
Yeah.
You're sitting good? The Yamidum b'mkaimam. We will adjust them and we'll set them into position and ready.
Well, that's the type by the hamikdosh b'mkaimam.
Right. The Rebbe says this. I don't know. I listen what the Rebbe says, and this needs explanation. V'hamamid hadlasos. And for whatever reason, maybe somebody can help me out why this is this way. And for whatever reason, halachically, the one who sets the doors, nechshav keilu bonei kuloi. It could be you built the whole house, you have the whole thing set, but the one who adjusts the doors is considered as if he builds the house. Rabbi Zalman, you have an explanation for that? So therefore, why is that considered?
The one who finishes the last touch.
Why is that considered the last touch? I don't know. But the Rebbe says the reason why Mashiach would be considered building the house, even though the whole house is coming down ready-made from Shemayim, because we're doing the last touch, we're doing the fixing of the doors, we're maybe making it accessible to go in. Maybe that's the shot. We're making
your question. He gives a ha'ara to Bob Basra. Why? So I don't know about Basra.
He's actually
explained over there.
No, yeah, you're right.
So what's your question?
All right, I actually saw the Zohar part. You're right. I saw Re'ei Shari Zohar L'Sukkasham. You're right. He quotes the Gemara in Baba Basra. Hamamid Hadlases, one who sets doors, puts his doors into positions. It's considered as if he builds the house. Okay, that's the first answer. Then there's another answer. Answer number two. Neil, what are we looking to answer? What are we looking to answer? What's the question?
Who's going to build the?
We're trying to solve this contradiction between the two opinions. Number two, Yodua, it's known. There's a different contradiction about what's going to happen when Mashiach comes. Mashakasa b'Gemara, Mashinisbar b'Gemara. It's explained in the Gemara, Be'inyan stira saksuvim. There's another contradiction in Psukim. Ksiv, in one place it says, Va'aru imanana shmaya, that when Mashiach comes, that we're going to come together, Yidden are going to come together on the glory clouds of glory. Va'aru imanana shmaya kvar inishata. We're going to be flying from place to place on beautiful clouds. Air-conditioned clouds. Uksiv, and another place it says, that's not only Mashiach. Another place it says, hey, it's not going to be in a cloud ride. It's going to be ani v'roichav ala chamar. It's going to be looking like a poor man riding on a donkey? I don't get it. Make up your mind. Is it going to be a poor man riding on a donkey, or is it going to be on a cloud of glory? What?
The Gemara itself answers that.
So what's good? So the Gemara says, Zachu. If it's going to be a status, a situation where we're going to be Zachu, merit, a place, a time where we're going to be status of merit, Imanana Shmaya. We're going to be clouds of glory. Loi Zachu, if yes, Mashiach is coming, but we pressured it or we didn't deserve it or whatever Loi Zachu, Mashiach is coming. Mashiach is coming, but it's still Loi Zachu. Then Ani v'roichav al chamar. He's going to come, but he's going to come in a way of a poor man riding on a donkey. That's what the Gemara says, as Rabbi Feller said.
The Rebbe said to a group of tomchim, of supporters, that on Aruim and Ani Shemaya, it's faster, safer, and cheaper.
So the Rebbe is going to use this answer also about our contradiction. The Yesh Laimar. So the same we can say here. Shabinyan Beis hamikdosh de la'asid, the future building of the Beis hamikdosh, also tolui b'shnei afanim anal shebegula. Will also depend on our preparation, on our behavior of how we bring the Mashiach. Zachu, if we merit and bring the Mashiach the right way, then it's a chick-chock, it's a quick yigala. It will be revealed. The Yaveh min hashamayim will come down quickly, straight from heaven. Loi zachu, if we didn't merit and it has to come down with hardship a little, ya binyan b'dei adam, it will have to be man-made. All right, let's skip over these paragraphs. I'm going to turn to the next page. Okay, here's the next page, Rabbi said, because this is what we continuing to yesterday's thought. Yeah, I get
You
it.
gave me the wrong one.
I got it.
Here.
I-
That Rabbi. He gave me the-
Ubipnimiyas hayon. Look by Beis.
he gave me the wrong one also.
Okay, now the Rebbe goes to this thought, continuing the thought that we spoke yesterday. Ubipnimiyas hayonim. Let's think about this a little deeper. Yadua, it is well known, be'inyan asarusa de latata v'sarusa de leila. Neil, what do those words mean?
Initiated from heaven or initiated down here?
Okay, so now what's better when the Beis hamikdosh is built, when we build it, or when we make it happen, or the Beis hamikdosh is served to us on a golden platter?
You gotta guess if it's better for us to do it.
What? Oh, why?
Because then we're invested in it.
Oh, and what is the benefit of that? So the Rebbe is going to say, listen to this beautiful thing. There is a benefit of each way. When it's a rusa de la'ela, when it's heaven sent, obviously it's unlimited, right? Anything that comes from heaven has no limitations. But sometimes when it comes without limitations, it can't come into little mini me because I'm limited. I have my limitations. So there is a plus of me developing myself to be able to receive the bracha. So there is a benefit of getting Hashem's bracha unlimited, and there is a plus of me working on myself, being able to receive Hashem's brachas.
Mm-hmm.
There
We
is
learned that yesterday too.
Hey, of course, you didn't forget it. So these are the pluses of each side. So let's see this. Yodua, it's well known, be'inyan isarusa de latata v'isarusa de leila. It's well known the difference between what is the isarusa de latata, meaning the awakening, the beginning starting from the service that a person starts here, or the service that starts from above. And the Rebbe in the parentheses says, Ubisarusa de le'ela, and if it starts from Hashem wanting to give, in there itself there are Beis dargas, there are two levels. There is Haba al Yedei Sarusa de Latata. There is Hashem giving because we did something to trigger that Hashem should want to give. And then the Shalamayla Misalar Sililatata. There is Hashem willing to give no matter why, without you doing something. Sha'af Hain Be'ein Aroich Zelazeh. These two levels are uncomparable. Okay? Now I'll go to the next paragraph. Sheyesh, Rabbi Feller has one. Sheyesh Yisroy Ma'ila B'Kol Echem Mehem. These two levels, each one has a tremendous advantage. Obviously, when Hashem gives us something on His own, is a tremendous advantage. You know what the advantage is? Sha'ar hanimshach hunayla yoser. That's a tremendous high level. It's coming straight from Hashem. So there is no limits. It's not limited. Yet, the advantage, if it comes from us, we started it. It's that we purified ourselves, we made ourselves clean, ready to accept something edel, something pure from Hashem. Even though sha'ar hanimshach al yodoi einoi be'erech la'ar hanimshach milamayla mitzad atzmai, even though the level that comes down is not comparable to the level that Hashem would have given on His own, but that level is way too high for me. I couldn't get that anyways. Who am I? Getting something from Hashem would have crashed me. I have to make myself accessible to be able to receive that. So at least I made myself available to get it. Because of what I did to myself, I cleaned myself up. I did something. I made myself ready. That makes myself special. And the Rebbe uses the word, Adam roitza b'kav shaloi, a person who is more happy with what he does, mitisha kavim shel chaveri. The Gemara says, a person, this is the nature of a person. A person sometimes would rather make $100,000 and work, and than make, I don't know, than make $1 million and get it in the lottery. Is true, Rabbi Feller?
I think either.
You'd rather, because you feel better when you pay. You feel better when you work. When you work for something, you worked hard. You accomplished. Adam roitza b'kav shaloi. A person feels better when you accomplish. You work hard and you accomplish something. You feel more accomplished. You're more satisfied. You earned it. Then giving something from above. Here you don't feel accomplished. So this is perhaps the two opinions. If the Beis hamikdosh is being, here, I'm giving you a Beis hamikdosh. You didn't do anything. You don't deserve. Here, the biggest present in the world. It's a blast. It's a blast. It's giving you a revelation. It's way too much. You don't deserve it. You don't need it. Here, Hashem gave it to you as a present. Good. And then there is your input. Says the Rebbe, V'yesh leimar b'das hamedrash v'das Rashi, the Svirle, they hold the mikdash de la'asid she'anu mitzapim bonu yimeshuchlahu. They hold Rashi and the Medrash, which is they hold that it's all built ready-made. They hold l'shita zu al afa ilu v'achidush v'avodah samata. Even though there's this great benefit that you should have your input to be able to receive the blessings, mikol mokem, nevertheless, let's be realistic. Who are we? And who is the Eibishter? It's impossible that to cause the Eibishter to dwell amongst us, we have a big input. Eladavka al yidei yisarusa de le'ela shelamayla be'ein aroich. It all has to start from Hashem. And therefore, the Beis Hamikdash being completely built, coming down first from him, he has to make the first move. You understand? The Hashem giving us the completely ready, done Beis Hamikdash, giving it to us, he makes the first move. That is the blast. And then we might do some adjusting. That's the first opinion. However, the second opinion, which is the Rambam holds, Mashiach yivne Beis Hamikdash. No. We have to make ourselves a keli. We have to have the first input even to be able to make ourselves available to get that blast. Azal l'shitasei. He follows his way of thinking that even to be able to get the initial bracha, we have to have the input of every individual. You get it?
It's a big order.
And that's why he says that the people here, the Mashiach himself, has to have part in the building of the Beis Hamikdash. You can't just have the Beis Hamikdash completely given to us. It has to be an isarusa de latata to bring the Beis Hamikdash down. Anyways, that's that.
Could be that the Holy Name of God was during the Holy God is we have calls me that we've been building the Beis Hamikdash and we've been putting up piece by piece in the Shemayim. When Mashiach comes, when Abraham Kol Vamish, it all comes down and we made it.
Okay.
That makes sense? And also it says in Hayom Yom, which is actually what it says over here, in Hayom Yom, that Heche is as Megit Milmaila, or B'Tayra is as Mitzut B'Koyach Hatzmai.
Right.
That's a quote from Hayom Yom.
Right.
Higher, it's higher, when it comes from heaven, it's much higher. But more beloved, more precious is when you do it by yourself. When it comes from heaven, it's more, you get much more. When you do it yourself, it's much more.
So how are you going to apply it in the Beis Hamikdash?
And we have fulfilled that.
We have fulfilled both.
We have fulfilled that already. No question about that. That's what Kolos is all about. That's what we've been doing for 3,000 years. We've been working. It's not because no one's giving us anything for free. We're not getting a free Beis Hamikdash. We're getting Beis Hamikdash. We've earned. We've worked very, very hard for the Beis Hamikdash. And we've earned it.
Okay. Okay.
Amen.
Amen.
Let's go.